Marlon Brando, a name synonymous with cinematic brilliance, revolutionized acting with his raw, emotive performances and unique approach to character portrayal. His influence on film history is undeniable, as he brought a new level of authenticity to the screen, paving the way for future generations of actors. From his iconic roles in classics like A Streetcar Named Desire and The Godfather, to his groundbreaking work in On the Waterfront, Brando's talent was matched only by his complex personality and tumultuous on-set behavior. While many celebrate his artistic achievements, fewer are aware of the challenges he faced throughout his career, including his notorious reputation for being difficult to work with. This video aims to delve into the lesser-known aspects of Brando's life, exploring how his troubled behavior impacted not only his relationships with directors and co-stars, but also the films themselves. Brando's defiance of Hollywood norms and his insistence on artistic integrity often led to clashes on set, creating an environment that was as volatile as it was creative. His unpredictable nature and refusal to conform to traditional expectations made him a polarizing figure in the industry, drawing both admiration and frustration from those who worked alongside him. As we navigate through the intricacies of Brando's career, we will uncover stories that highlight the tension between his genius and his personal struggles. These anecdotes reveal a man who, despite his immense talent, grappled with insecurities and a desire for authenticity that often manifested in disruptive ways. By examining these lesser-known facets of Brando's life, we aim to provide a more nuanced understanding of the man behind the legend. His legacy is not just defined by his iconic performances, but also by the tumultuous journey that shaped him as an artist. Join us as we explore the complexities of Marlon Brando's on-set behavior and the impact it had on his career and the film industry as a whole. Through engaging storytelling and insightful analysis, we will shed light on the duality of Brando's character, an extraordinary talent whose personal demons often overshadowed his professional achievements. This exploration promises to be both informative and captivating, offering viewers a chance to appreciate the depth of Brando's contributions to cinema while acknowledging the challenges he faced along the way. Prepare to dive into the fascinating world of Marlon Brando, where brilliance and turmoil coexist in a compelling narrative that continues to resonate in the realm of film today. Marlon Brando's journey began in Omaha, Nebraska, where he grew up feeling isolated and misunderstood. This early experience influenced his acting style, allowing him to tap into deep emotions. Despite academic struggles, he found solace in the arts, particularly acting.
Forget something, Marsh?
His move to New York City and training under Stella Adler at the Actors Studio were pivotal moments in his career. Adler's teachings, rooted in the Stanislavski system, emphasized emotional truth and character immersion, shaping Brando's unique approach to acting. This foundation laid the groundwork for his future successes, establishing him as a groundbreaking figure in the world of film. Marlon Brando's breakthrough came with his stage performance in A Streetcar Named Desire. His raw and passionate portrayal of Stanley Kowalski captivated audiences and established him as a formidable force in theater. This success led to his film debut in the same role, directed by Elia Kazan. Brando's collaboration with Kazan resulted in iconic performances in films like A Streetcar Named Desire and On the Waterfront, which earned him critical acclaim and an Academy Award. His unique acting style, influenced by the Stanislavski method, emphasized emotional truth and physicality. Brando's performances resonated with audiences and inspired a new generation of actors to embrace authenticity and depth in their work. Marlon Brando was known for his difficult behavior on set, often disrupting the production process. His refusal to memorize lines and reliance on cue cards caused delays and frustration among his co-stars and directors. Brando's clashes with directors like Francis Ford Coppola and co-stars like James Caan further highlighted his tumultuous demeanor. Despite these challenges, his unique personality and creative spirit made him a fascinating figure in the history of cinema. His legacy is defined not only by his extraordinary talent, but also by the complexities of his character. Marlon Brando's illustrious career, once marked by groundbreaking performances and critical acclaim, began to decline in the late 1960s and 1970s, a shift that can be attributed to a combination of professional missteps and personal choices. Two significant films that contributed to this decline were One-Eyed Jacks and Mutiny on the Bounty. One-Eyed Jacks, which Brando directed and starred in, was plagued by production issues and creative differences. The film, released in 1961, was intended to be a bold Western that showcased Brando's vision, but it ultimately fell short of expectations. Critics were divided, and the film's lackluster performance at the box office marked a turning point in Brando's career. Following this, Mutiny on the Bounty, released in 1962, further compounded his troubles. This ambitious project faced numerous challenges, including a tumultuous production process and conflicts with the crew. Brando's notorious behavior on set, including his refusal to cooperate with the director and his insistence on making last-minute changes, contributed to the film's troubled reputation. Despite its high-profile cast and significant budget, Mutiny on the Bounty was a commercial failure, leading to a tarnished reputation for Brando among industry professionals. His behavior during these productions, characterized by a lack of professionalism and an unpredictable nature, alienated many in Hollywood. Directors and producers began to view him as a liability rather than an asset, which significantly impacted the types of roles offered to him. As Brando's reputation suffered, he found himself increasingly marginalized in an industry that once celebrated his talent. This decline was further exacerbated by his shift towards roles that prioritized financial gain over artistic passion. In the years following his early successes, Brando began to accept projects that were less about creative fulfillment and more about securing a paycheck. This shift was evident in films like The Godfather Part 2, where his brief appearance was overshadowed by the film's overall success. Yet it marked a departure from the leading roles that had defined his earlier career. As he continued to take on roles that lacked the depth and complexity of his earlier work, audiences began to perceive him as a fading star rather than the groundbreaking actor he once was. The combination of failed projects, a tarnished reputation, and a focus on financial gain ultimately led to a decline in Brando's career. While he remained a cultural icon, the brilliance that once defined his performances became overshadowed by the controversies and challenges he faced in the latter part of his career. This decline serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of fame and the delicate balance between artistic integrity and commercial success in Hollywood. Marlon Brando's career experienced a resurgence with his iconic performance as Vito Corleone in The Godfather. This role not only earned him an Academy Award but also solidified his status as a cinematic legend. Despite initial hesitation from the studio, Brando's commitment to the role and his willingness to compromise led to his casting. His distinctive portrayal of Vito Corleone, characterized by his use of cotton balls to alter his voice, showcased his dedication to character immersion. Although his behavior on set could be unpredictable, his talent and impact on the film industry were undeniable. The Godfather marked a pivotal moment in Brando's career, proving his enduring power and leaving an indelible mark on the film industry. Marlon Brando's later career was marked by a series of challenging projects and controversial roles. His involvement in Apocalypse Now was fraught with difficulties, but he delivered a haunting performance as Colonel Kurtz. However, the production's challenges and Brando's erratic behavior tarnished his reputation. Subsequent films like The Formula and The Island of Dr. Moreau received mixed reviews. As the industry shifted towards commercial projects, Brando's box office appeal declined. Despite brief returns to acting in the late 1980s, his age and health affected his performances. Brando's later career reflects the complexities of fame and the challenges faced by even the most talented actors. Marlon Brando's career was marked by extraordinary talent and tumultuous behavior. His groundbreaking performances in films like A Streetcar Named Desire, On the Waterfront, and The Godfather redefined acting, emphasizing emotional truth and character immersion. However, his difficult on-set behavior and unpredictable nature often overshadowed his brilliance. Despite these challenges, Brando's legacy endures, inspiring generations of actors. His impact on the film industry is undeniable, and his name remains synonymous with iconic performances and a complex, captivating persona. In summarizing the multifaceted career of Marlon Brando, it becomes clear that his journey through the film industry is marked by both extraordinary talent and significant challenges. Brando emerged as a revolutionary figure in acting, known for his raw emotional depth and innovative approach that transformed the craft. His performances in iconic films such as A Streetcar Named Desire, On the Waterfront, and The Godfather not only showcased his remarkable abilities, but also set new standards for authenticity in acting. These roles solidified his status as one of the greatest actors of all time, influencing generations of performers who followed in his footsteps. However, Brando's career was not without its difficulties. His notorious on-set behavior, including his refusal to memorize lines and reliance on cue cards, often created friction with directors and co-stars. This dichotomy between his immense talent and his unpredictable antics paints a complex picture of an artist who was as brilliant as he was challenging to work with. Marlon Brando's career was marked by both extraordinary talent and personal struggles. His difficult behavior, particularly during productions like One-Eyed Jacks and Apocalypse Now, highlighted the complexities of his character. His legacy serves as a reminder that the path of an artist is often fraught with contradictions. By reflecting on Brando's life and career, we can gain a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by talented individuals. His influence on the film industry is undeniable, and his legacy continues to inspire and intrigue audiences. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Marlon Brando, a true titan of the screen whose impact continues to resonate in the world of film today.